Long. Pretty long week. Shabbat is around the corner. Hope everyone fared well throughout the week. I did pretty good. But this story was brought to my attention on this witch, Wendy Williams. Finally, the Most High has judged her. Finally, the Most High has judged her. And it kind of opened my eyes to a few things. You have to be careful what you say about people and how it affects their lives, man. You'd be surprised what you can talk about and even reveal about a certain person. And even that's kind of wicked, but it affects people's lives, man. And this chick is definitely a witch and a demon. And she's whored herself out to the white man for so long, over 10 years, to the point that the Most High is getting her now. Now she knows how it feels. But the Most High is getting her now. See, you gotta really putting it on her now, man. But now she knows how it feels. And it's a damn shame that it has to come down to this. But a lot of the stars and the celebrities are starting to feel the fire of the Most High. Most High is definitely bringing that heat on them. But I'm not surprised, but got a lot I'm not going to be that long. I just wanted to touch on something for Thursdays. I want to see if I can get back to making more videos on Thursdays and perhaps even Fridays. But let's just touch on this for a little while. Got that Hardrock truth, something on my mind. Be right back. Yeah, Most High. I mean, I feel kind of bad for her. I'm not a total cruel beast, man. Some of our people that deserve what they get. And I'm not totally cruel because I saw some of the pictures in this article. I even think, like, I read this morning, early this morning. And a lot of the pictures, I could be wrong, but I believe they removed a lot of the pictures. They were so disgusting how the Most High wrecked this broad that I think they removed a lot of the pictures, man. I was surprised. I was going to save some of the pictures, but I personally believe they removed them. It says Wendy Williams, 59, diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia and speech affecting aphasia, I think it's pronounced, the same condition as Bruce Willis amid health battles. Wendy Williams has battled alcohol abuse and mental health issues in recent years. She's been out of reach from family at a treatment facility since April 2023. She's on drugs. She's doing coke. She's doing a lot of things that the wicked do. And again, she deserves what she gets, man. She's getting that smoke from the Most High because you cannot live, is my personal opinion, and I'm sure a lot of you will agree with it. You cannot live in that world without totally bowing down to Satan. The same way we have levels in serving the Most High, you have levels as far as how far you will go to bow down and to be Satan's slave. That's what I personally believe, and I'm going to stick by it. And this is what she's been doing for years. And now the Most High is getting her, man. The Most High is definitely getting her. Look at these pictures. I mean, they took away some of the pictures. I'm almost sure of it. There she looks kind of her normal wicked self. Look at her eyes, man. But a lot of this is drugs, man. Cocaine will do some serious damage to you, man. Look at her legs. Her head don't match her body. She always had a weird shape, but she wasn't this bad. But all that gossip and exposing people's secrets, it's a devastating thing when, you know, your personal life is put all over the tabloids and social media. Some people just want to be left alone, man. But everything is about whoredom and fruity boy behavior. It says frontotemporal, I think that's how it's pronounced, temporal dementia, FTD, affects the lobes of the brain behind the forehead, which deals with behavior, problem solving, planning, and emotions. Wow. Left temporal lobe is involved in the meaning of words and names of objects. I don't know how real this is. Maybe it's a money scheme because she's supposed to be coming out with something this Saturday. Supposed to be doing a show on her. I don't know if it's a money scheme, but if it's real, Most High ain't nothing to play with, man. The Most High, the God of the Bible, who most so-called Negroes and Hispanics, who are God's chosen people, reject, is nothing to play with. You know, it doesn't matter how much money you have. Hey, shalom, shalom to everybody. You see this thing with Wendy, man? It's Most High. I'm telling you, listen, the Most High is nothing to mess around with. A lot of people mess around with the Most High. They think the Most High is a joke. They think the Most High is something you could play with, man. A lot of our people are in for a damn rude awakening. They're going to find out the Most High is serious, man. You know, and she doesn't know when to shut her damn mouth. Over the years she couldn't shut her mouth, and that's what happened. The Most High, he got her. Most High says, for in many things we offend all. For in many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same is a perfect man. So we all open to saying something that's offensive. I've done it. I'm sure you brothers done it. I'm sure you sisters have done it. But Wendy has taken it to the point where she was making money for revealing men's fruity tendencies, if you know what I mean. Divorces, people on drugs, people with personal issues, and now look at her, man. Look at her. That you telling me the Most High is not real? You telling me the Most High is not real? I want to show you something because I'm not going to be very long. With Judge Brown getting on her, man. Totally ripping into her, man. This was years ago. I saw this video, same video, years ago. But before I go there, let me just look at her. Let's see what's going on with her. But this is crazy, man. Look at this, man.
Which claims that her health has deteriorated so much, she's now in a facility for people with cognitive issues.
We're learning new information about the sad fall of talk show host Wendy Williams. She said,
once on top of the world, now you're being pushed around in a wheelchair. On top of the world. Satan's world, though. And now you're in a wheelchair, looking crazy as hell, probably coked up, probably drunk, because you can't cope with the fact that you don't have the positions you once had. You don't have the fame and glory you once had. That's the thing that comes with the devil's world. Once they get rid of you, man, it's never the same. It's never the same. And look at her.
To be suffering from memory loss and is in a facility for cognitive issues related to alcohol abuse.
The family has been told that her cognitive issues are related to her alcohol use.
Did you drink this whole thing today? Keep it there. Okay.
Hey, you brothers and sisters, on a serious note, y'all watch your drinking, man. I like to drink too, but watch your drinking. Because you got to remember, we're in stressful times, and sometimes you want to escape reality. You want to have a drink or two. Watch your drinking. Drinking is a very serious problem among not just our people, but all people. People are trying to escape reality. Watch your health and watch your drinking. Seriously. Check it out.
Keep it there.
Her struggles are also depicted in a new Lifetime documentary, Where is Wendy Williams?, premiering Saturday.
I have no money, and I'm going to tell you something.
Look at this chick. Look at this chick. But between this chick and what's her name? Little Kim. I don't know who looks the worst now because of life issues. Look at this broad. But Wendy's on a whole different level of Satan, man. They push that fruity boy agenda, and they try to make it normal in the minds of people. They try to make it normal in the minds of people that it's okay to be that way. But this is why the Most High is hitting us so bad. This is why the Most High is hitting her, because she's pushed this agenda, this woke agenda, on a high level, and this is way back. She pushed that. She pushed this way back. And now, you know, look what's happened to her. This is why it doesn't pay to sell your soul and gain the whole world, and not just only lose your soul, lose your mind in this current world. You're not going to get nowhere in this world, man. I mean, come on. But this is proof right here. And you get mad when brothers tell you something. You get mad when sisters tell you something that this world is not the way. You get mad. Look at this right here. The Most High says in the book of Proverbs, 17 verse 15, it says, "He that justifieth the wicked." See, it's okay to be a fruity boy. It's okay to take it in a backseat, if you know what I mean. It's okay for two men to love up. It's okay for two women to love up. This woke culture is okay. It's okay to teach this to the children. The Most High says, "He that justifieth the wicked." See, you got brothers and sisters who will justify the wicked, meaning the ones who indulge in things that are against the Most High's laws. You saw that in the last video I posted up. You got brothers who justify the unions of same-sex where the Bible, not me, where the Bible clearly says the Most High is against that. You got people that justify that. And when you're doing that, you're justifying the wicked. You're giving the thumbs up or the okay to the wicked. That's what you're doing. Most High don't respect that. Understand? This is why a lot of people are getting hit now. There you go. Bruce Willis. Sleepy Joe. A lot of them, it's not just common sickness. A lot of them, the Most High is judging them, man. He's judging them. He's judging them hard. You brothers and sisters that's watching, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up real quick, man. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. Show some love. But the Most High is judging them and showing that he's in charge, man. He's showing that he's in charge. But you got people today that will justify the wicked. See that? And that's exactly what's happening. He that justify the wicked and condemneth the just, even they both are abominations to the Most High. See that? They both are considered an abomination to the Most High. The ones who condemn the just and justify the wicked, the Most High says, even they both are an abomination. So what's happening now, brothers and sisters are trying to protect their families now. They're trying to protect their families against certain ideologies that are against scripture. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. They're trying to protect their families, and you can't blame them. You can't blame them. Most High is very clear. Most High says, even they're both on abomination. Now, what does the Most High say in the law? Huh? Most High says in the very law, and we discussed this the last video I posted up. Most High says in the law, he says in Leviticus 20 verse 13, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. See? Key word is abomination. Here it says, he that justified the wicked and condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination. So the Most High says, that's a form of being in the position or in the mindset or in the spirit of an abomination. The Most High says, even both parties, the ones who justify the wickedness and condemneth the just who are rebuking the wickedness, the Most High says both parties are an abomination. See that? Very clear. But then the Most High says the very act that breaks and violates the laws, that's an abomination. I'm gonna read it again. It says, Leviticus 20, verse 13, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. An abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. We can't put them to death today, but in judgment time, you better believe the Most High is going to have a swift, heavy judgment on them. It's an abomination. Most High is against that. The Most High said he's against that form of abomination, that form of lifestyle. And what we do today, we try to protect our children against that abomination. The key word is abomination. I'll show you one more in the New Testament. But that's our job, to protect our children against breaking God's laws. We're supposed to teach our children the laws of the Most High and protect them against any form of abominable deeds and acts. Revelations 21, verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving, see, Wendy Williams, the rappers, the R&B singers, these are the unbelieving. These are the unbelieving that believe in themselves or believe in witchcraft, that believe in the spirit of man, not the spirit of the Most High, but the spirit of man. They believe in all aspects of the flesh, but not the Holy Spirit. So it's okay to be a sweetie boy or a skittle person. It's okay to be an alphabet boy or alphabet woman. It's okay in this system because this system is contrary to the Spirit of God. But again, it says, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable, look at that word again. I wonder what that could pertain to. I wonder, what did the Most High mean in this 8th verse of the 21st chapter of Revelation? What did this abominable pertain to? I think you know. I think you know. But again, it says, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and the murderers, see? In the land or the world of the glitzy glitz and the fame, you have plenty of murderers who can pay off a crooked judge or a politician and beat a murder charge. Or you have the other form of murder. You know what I'm talking about? Planned Parenthood. That's a form of murder, which they're heavily in debate, left against right, the Democrats against Republicans. They're heavily in debate of that. My body, my spirit. Remember that? I mean, my body, my choice. Remember that? Heavily fighting on that one. That's going nowhere. Here's right here. See? And the murderers. Her body, her right, her choice to dash away, get rid of a baby. They call it a fetus, but I call it a baby. But this is the world we live in, where the murderers can get away with murder. And whoremongers, you know what a whoremonger is? A person who goes from person to person, sleeps around, free sex, hot girl summers, boss B, player, that's the whoremonger. And sorcerers and idolaters. And all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. The Most High is very clear on that. Very clear. How can you get around that? So you have an abominable nature that rules this earth, and nobody's saying anything about it, you know? But that's the real. That's the real, man. And it's not going away. Let's go back here. She looks hideous. She looks absolutely hideous in this picture right here. She looks hideous. Go back again.
Think if it happens to me, it could happen to you.
At one point, filming came to a halt when the camera crew found her out of it at home.
Producers came by. They were concerned about her. They knew that she was alone in her apartment, and they found her slurring her words with her eyes rolled back into her head.
Wendy's family is
Coked
also
up. Coked up, most likely.
speaking out to people. There were points where everyone in this family wondered whether that call that she was dead was going to come in the middle of the night, says her sister.
Here's Wendy!
Wendy's popular talk show aired for 13 years. So where is she today?
Look at that.
Wendy-
Look at the difference. You see the difference? Look at that. Tell me the Most High ain't no joke, man. Look at her hair. She still look kind of crazy. But look at her hair. Look at,
So
look
where
at her. Look at the difference. How you cannot fear the Most High? How could you doubt the Most High even exists? Look at her. The Most High has her in a prison of bat SH crazy.
where is she today?
Wendy right now, we've been told, is in a wellness facility, and her family doesn't know exactly where she is at the moment. They say that she can call them, but they can't call her or reach out to her directly.
And People reports that only Wendy's court-appointed guardian knows exactly where she is.
We know where she at. We know exactly where she's at. But I want to show you, as far as a drug problem and whatnot, I want to show you this, man. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna play the audio. Well, I guess I can do that. I don't think they're gonna see me on this. But check this out. This goes way back, but I saw this. Look at this. She was interviewing Judge Mathis and trying to play him out in our usual wicked way. And watch how the judge comes back at her. Check it out. Watch how the judge gets on her.
Feel free to, but if you want to keep fueling it when no one else has even asked me about it.
Nobody else keeps it real like that.
Now she tried to dig into his personal life with I think his ex-wife or wife, and watch how he brings the heat.
in the media knows that tabloids print trash, but every week that they pay people to come up with you or anyone in this studio can go to a tabloid and tell them, I want to sell you a story on someone, and they'll buy it.
Right.
And if that's the type of stuff that you fuel on your show,
And part
feel
of-
free to. But I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
I also
other than
got it-
I didn't do it.
I also
and
got
I
it
have
from
nothing to do with it. And I
listen.
don't know the woman, never met her, never used cocaine. Now, let's talk about fueling your stuff. You, on the other hand, have admitted to being addicted to cocaine.
Absolutely.
Secondly, you continue to show symptoms of your addiction.
Okay.
Lastly,
What
I
are those
heard
symptoms? Tell me.
these nasal passages you keep
Yes.
coughing up.
And I did
Secondly,
Afrin, and I did Afrin.
This eternal cold that you continue to have.
See what he's tapping into is that's the reality. That's how that world really works. That's the reality of how what really happens in that world. I used to work on Wall Street, man, and you'd be surprised how many people was sniffing cocaine. Hey, shalom, Al Judah. Shalom. You'd be surprised how many people sniffed cocaine, and they will feel uncomfortable if you tell them you don't sniff cocaine. They will feel uncomfortable. I worked at this law firm by Grand Central Station on like about 41st and Park in Manhattan, and everybody was sniffing coke in there. At that time, I was in the world. I was kind of just coming into the truth, teetering back and forth. And they asked me, do I sniff coke? And they were surprised when I said I don't sniff coke. I said, nah, I don't mess with no coke, man. I don't do that stuff, man. They was damn surprised. And I told them one thing I do is smoke weed at that time. I said, I only smoke weed. And do you know what these dudes did? They laced a blunt that I was smoking. This is when I was in the world now, so don't get crazy. They laced the blunt that I smoked with damn cocaine in it. Just because they felt uncomfortable or I might dime them out, they had to have me in their boat. And I'm bringing this up to show you in the Hollywood world or the Hollywood world, if you don't jump on the bandwagon, if you don't bow down to Satan, that's a problem. You're not going to make no money. You're going to be blackballed, or you're going to get just a bare minimum amount of money. The stars that are at the top, you better believe they bent over and did the do, if you know what I mean. You better believe they're sniffing coke. You better believe that they have compromising pictures and secret videos to blackmail them. You got all this stuff going on in that world. And this is what Judge Mathis is bringing out on her, man. This chick, this is not a normal chick. And you got thousands and thousands of black women that look up to this broad, man. Thousands, man. Thousands that believe that she's an icon and something to be respected. It's a goddamn lie. Just like the whole world and the country's a lie, it's a goddamn lie to keep you confounded and locked into stupidness. I'm telling you, this is what it is. It's all a scam. Wall Street is a scam. The rap world is a scam. Movies or TV stars, all that in one big ball is a damn scam. It's all lies and a scam. I'm telling you. Check it out. It's crazy. Look how listen how he goes in on her.
You can't have to come to work because every other week, and now you even stupid so low as to blame it on your baby, your newborn. How low can you get? That's about as low as you can get to blame your child for your cocaine addiction. Then, lastly, your bisexual activity. I'm sure your audience want to know about.
Look at that! Look at that! You listening? This is all. Don't just put it on Wendy. It's happening. It happens to all these sisters. These sisters that we look up to. These brothers we look up to are nothing but whores for the system. Every last one of them. So thank the Most High. Thank the Most High every day that you're not in that world. Thank the Most High. Be glad you're not living that lifestyle, man, because that's a wicked, devious lifestyle. Thank the Most High every day that you're not in that lifestyle, man. This is why I don't understand why brothers say they get bored of the truth. I'm bored of the truth. The truth is boring. Ain't nothing happened to the truth. This brother did this to me and that. I don't understand that for the life of me, man. You should be happy every day the Most High has revealed this truth to you, and you're not a damn celebrity whore running around town, running around behind fancy boys, running around behind the coke dealers, strung out in the back of some bar or some award show, high out of your mind. These ain't people to look up to, man. I'm talking about our people as well. These aren't people to look up to. These dudes are a bunch of frauds, including the sisters. Nothing to look up to.
Afrin, and I did Afrin. This eternal cold that you continue to have. You can't have to come to work because every other week, and now you even stupid so low as to blame it on your baby, your newborn. How low can you get? That's about as low as you can get to blame your child for your cocaine addiction. Then, lastly, your bisexual activity. I'm sure your audience want to know about that. I've heard that rumor. I'm sure my husband would love that. Yeah. Oh, he watches? Does he watch when you do it? Yes, don't you know? No, I don't know. I didn't know you were that low down. Lastly, we can continue with what I heard about all those abortions. Like 8? You had 8 abortions? That's what I heard. That's the rumor. How interesting. Now you want to keep fueling that? Did you?
I know sisters that had like multiple abortions, and they're never the same. They're never the same. You can't lay down with man after man, have abortion after abortion, sniff coke, drink, party, be a whore, wear whorish type clothes, watch stupid TV shows like Women of California or Atlanta, Housewives of Atlanta, all these dumb shows, and listen to dumb rap music. You can't do all that and be sane. It's not possible to do all those things and be sane. It's not possible. Most High didn't build you that way. You're not wired to be that way. The white man and the white woman, they can slide like that for a while, and even they go crazy after a while. The heathens, they can do all those things, and even they go crazy after a while. But you were not made to be like this. This is why the Most High says, this is not your rest. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. And it's true. Look at the condition of our people. You were never made to live like this. This is why she's breaking down. This is why she's having these breakdowns, because I don't know if I can't confirm everything he's saying, if it's the truth, but it would not shock me if it was. It wouldn't shock me if everything he said was true. You got to realize she has a lot of pressure on her, and she's spilling out a lot of lies. She's bringing out some truth. She's saying a lot of things that's putting a lot of pressure as well as evil on her. Yeah. Look at this rapper chick. What's her name? The Dominican chick. I forgot her name. She had a breakdown. She said she feels demonic. She don't want to do the drill music anymore. Said she don't want to do it anymore, man. Hell, man, when we go to work every day and we're tired, we break down and we just going to work. Imagine just going full throttle in the devil. I mean, full throttle in this world or this spirit or the devil. Imagine going full throttle. You think that's not going to take a toll on your mind? You're not hardwired to run at this capacity of evil. You're not. This is why the rappers and the R&B singers are halfway out of their mind. Look at this chick, Sexy Red. You think that this is not that behavior is not having a toll on her mind? You think so? Look what it's doing to the damn children, man. Look at the children. You think this is not altering the spirit of the children, this type of behavior? The children can't even be children. And nobody's saying anything about it. And when you say something about it, people get mad. They get offended because you tell them the truth. But I tell you, brother, something, you keep telling them the truth, man. Whether they hear or forbear, like the scripture says. You keep telling them the truth. Don't worry about if they get mad. Because the Most High, like I quoted earlier, he said that, this is not your rest. Micah 2:10, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. And look at us now. Here, you see that freaks, Ice Spice, whatever her name is. Total freak show. Total freak show. But you got to remember who's at the top. That's what we're forgetting. Who's at the top? Who is the puppet master controlling everything? The so-called J people. And they make millions and millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars as long as you can keep the damn wicked train going. Chew, chew. As long as you can keep that wicked train going, they're perfectly fine with whoring out your women. Perfectly fine. Because they know, they know the history. You be stupid and you think that this is just a fairy tale and they don't know the history and you're going to work a 9 to 5 and everything is going to be okay. You be that damn stupid. They know who Esau is and they know who Jacob is. They know. So they're going to do everything in their power to pollute the people, to pollute the Most High's chosen people with drugs and freakism and whoredom and bad medicine and jibby jabs. They're not finished. How many of you read that report or saw that report about all these cell phones that went out recently? People couldn't make phone calls. Some people's phones are still out all throughout the nation because they're doing test runs and they're going to get ready to turn off that switch. I've been saying it for a while. I believe the next hit is either the power grids going down or food shortages on a massive level. I'm going with them hitting the lights off switch. Could you imagine if there's no power? If they let so many Chinese and foreigners come in this country and they just knock off the energy or the power? Could you imagine no Snapchat, no YouTube, no Facebook? Could you imagine? AT&T got to hit the worst, yeah. AT&T got hit the worst, but I don't believe that was coincidence because no power grids was done, meaning fried or destroyed. No satellites was messed up. It had, in my opinion, I think, I'm not saying it is YouTube, But in my opinion, you have to consider that these are test runs. We have to consider that. They will stop at nothing to keep the evil going. The evil must go. The confusion must continue. The whoredom must grow until you so-called Negroes totally bow down to Satan, until you so-called Hispanics totally bow down to Satan. But there's a remnant that's going to follow the Most High. There's a remnant that's going to bow down to the true and living King. We call him Yahweh Shai. The Christians know him as Jesus Christ. A lot of you are not going to bow down. A lot of you are not going to take any chips in your hands. A lot of you, you're not going to crumble to the system. A lot of you are not afraid. But a lot of us are still attached to the money. A lot of us still can't imagine a world without that money. That money. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you that that's going to be a major factor in the lives in a lot of our people. It's going to cause major fear. Yeah. You don't know, you know. It's coming. It's coming, man. Don't be a fool. Check it out. Because he's ripping into her.
Write about that in your book?
I wrote about abortion in my book.
All
Yes.
8 of them?
Yes, I wrote.
Ooh,
I have an abortion.
goodness.
Unlike you, Judge, I'll be
worse.
smarter
I
about
think
my
these
book. I don't
sponsors
reveal
continue-
everything for
all your
free.
sponsors
People
continue
must
to-
buy my book to
all
get
your
the information
sponsors
that they need to
continue
get.
to finance this radio show knowing that you had 8 abortions, a cocaine addict, and a bisexual. Sponsors continue to put up money for this show.
You know what, Judge? You are
better watch out for
protesting.
the anti-abortion crowd, I can tell you that.
Let me just
You
say
better watch
this.
out for them. You better say something to them. Don't explain to me.
Let me say
you ain't
something.
no trial with me. That's who you
Let
gonna
me
be
say
on trial
something
with.
to you and to
Yeah.
everybody listening.
Go right ahead. See,
You
let me tell
you
what thought,
are
Wendy. You thought you were going to get me on here and hijack me.
You
But
are
got
the
wrong
Tyson
person.
Beckford.
You got the wrong person, darling.
You are the
got
Tyson
wrong
Beckford
guy.
of the protest.
I'm not some of these soft guys you done had on here that you think you can talk anything to. I come from the hardest streets of America.
That's right.
And if you think you're going to send me back to the streets fueling these nonsensical rumors that come in
I'm
a
not
tabloid,
fueling
why don't
anything,
you
but
talk
I'm
about
just
the other
listening.
tabloid article where I'm supposed to have beaten up the Reverend, me and Reverend Jackson jumped on a preacher in L.A. You didn't see that?
No.
Or you just too fixated on drugs and sex to discuss that? Is that your problem?
I
'Cause you
didn't
got
see
a
that
real
one.
fixation with drugs and sex, and that's all you talk about from what I understand
Tell
on
us-
your show.
tell us
And
about
now we
the
know
beatdown.
why you had all those 8 abortions. My God, do you have any spirituality in you at all?
Tell
you
us
need to
about-
go to church. What church do you go
Tell
to?
us about
'Cause you
this-
need God in your life.
Tell us
That's what
about
you
the
need.
beatdown,
And I'm not
Judge.
mad. Anyone that knows my show know that I don't take any disrespect or I don't let anybody say anything they want to me without me checking them real strong and real tough. And that's what you getting today, Wendy. You're getting a real good checking.
And that's it. And you know, I applaud Judge Mathis on that, man. I applaud him because he went in on her, and rightly so. And now look at her, totally messed up, man. Totally messed up, out of her mind. Look at this one now, Method Man. This is a famous one.
You touched a little bit there, man, on the, you know, going home to the kids or whatnot. I mean, I know I think your wife was going through a situation just recently, man. How did that resolve itself? Everything all right now?
I'd like to know how you found out.
MTV.
MTV, what did they say?
They said that you were going through something with your wife. Like, I think she was sick or something like that, right?
Yeah, she was sick.
Is she all right
Now,
now,
I'd
though?
like to thank Wendy Williams for bringing that to the masses because she didn't have to go on the radio and say that shit. I like to keep stuff like that private, but yeah, she was sick.
But everything's all right now. All right.
Better than what it was.
Well, then that's what's up, man.
Definitely
That's what's
better
up.
than what it was.
That's what's up, man. I know a lot of us go through it, you know what I
I
mean?
be feeling like, yo, that ain't nobody fucking business right there, though. That
Now, what some people don't know is that they were once friends. They were friends, and they were, excuse my language, F buddies, but they were friends because Wendy used to hang out in the hood. and they were once friends. But you know, for a buck, you'd be surprised what people will do for a buck, man. And Wendy will do anything for a buck. And this is why, well, part of the reasons why the Most High is punishing her. Look, they were once friends. Look.
Stars, the leader of the biggest group in the world, just left, got in her Pathfinder, and went back to her penthouse in Jersey City, where she bathed him in her jacuzzi tub.
Wow. Now, they were in a club. I'm not going to play the whole thing because I don't want to get a strike, but apparently they were in a club. The club got shot up, but where they were at, they were cool. They were drinking, smoking, and now that they said they made it she asked him back to her place in Jersey City. I'm guessing they were in Staten Island, and they dipped, meaning they left the spot, and now they back at her place. She's bathing Method Man in her jacuzzi in Jersey City. So to bring you up to speed, check it out.
Wow.
And smoke more weed. You know, that was back in the coke days. I don't remember what he did. I'm not going to implicate him on that. I did give.
I don't know if I'm asking too much, but you know, did you guys go all the way?
Yes.
Method Man and Wendy Williams have beef stretched back to at least 2006 when Williams reportedly disclosed some private information about his wife's battle with cancer. She also reported unfounded rumors that Method Man had been having an affair with his wife's doctor. Wendy Williams gets on the air and said, "Method Man, his wife is sick and she's not doing too well." And I'm like, this man, he said, according to a 2006 All Hip Hop article. This is the big C for cancer. And I was ready. I was so mad. I was crying right there. And I'm like, I'm gonna kill some fucking buddy. And these Wu-Tang friends kept me in there, kept me in LA. She said, me and the doctor was fucking. What kind of shit is that, man? You don't do that to nobody.
She just brings out everything about her friends, wherever she can make a buck or get lots of views. This is what she does. And, you know, it's no wonder the Most High has cursed her. That's a curse with that's on her, man. To be in that state or condition that she's in, that's a curse. And she knows it. She's not a dumb woman. She knows it. So don't be fooled for a second. She knows what's going on. Back to Method Man.
I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about it and shit. That's her business. She didn't want anybody to know about it. You know what I'm saying? And I respected her wishes right there. So for the media to bring that and put that shit out there like that, I think that shit is mad tacky and disrespectful.
Yeah, well, you know, we won't even run that, man, so don't even worry about it.
No, y'all can run that. I want that to be ran. I'm talking about as far as the way it was done in the beginning, because she's past all that now. But when it was going on and all that, and people, it was done by, I'm going to give you, Wendy Williams did it. All right, her. She's the one that did it. You can attack me any way you want to. I'm in the entertainment business, but you don't attack my family, man. My wife ain't had nothing to do with that, man. Had all nothing to do with that. You did not have to do that. Her family members didn't even know she was sick. We still live in our same community where we used to live at. The people that lived around us didn't know she was sick till you said that shit. And everybody looking at her, staring at her. You know how uncomfortable that makes somebody feel, especially somebody that's going through chemo? Stupid ass bitch. Bad enough she didn't have her hair on her head. You think she wants people staring at her, pointing at her, talking about how sick she is? Nobody knew anything until Wendy Williams said that shit.
Yeah, she hasn't won a lot of fans, man.
She doesn't have any fans, and the people that listen to her just as fucking dumb, because the bitch is an idiot, man. She's a fucking idiot, man. It's like she can say whatever she want to say about me. I never call up there for shit. She can say whatever she want to say. But you don't attack my fucking family, man. You gotta be out your fucking mind, lady. For real, you gotta be out your motherfucking mind, man. I ain't no regular okie doke nigga, man. I ain't no NSYNC Justin Timberlake ass nigga, man. Come from Park Hill, Staten Island, Park Hill, nigga. You been on my block, you know where I'm from. You been on my block, these fucking little niggas around there. Think I don't know, snipping, blow, sucking these niggas off and shit. I know. However you want to do it, Wendy, but me, I'm not gonna do it verbally. I'm not gonna come on.
So he's mad, man. And you can't blame the dude for being mad. Cancer is a very serious thing, man. And it doesn't only affect the person who has the cancer. It affects the family and people close to that individual, the mother and the father, man. And the chemo is like just totally wrecks you, man. And she exposed his wife. as far as her ailment. And now look at her, man. Now look at her. Look at her now. Look at, you reap what you sow. That's why I open up. You got to be very careful what you say out there, man, and how you deal with people. Very careful. Even the homeless. I've been reading Ecclesiasticus, the 4th chapter. I try to read that. I touch on it in the morning because I'm around a lot of homeless, crazy, in certain cases, lunatics. Then in certain cases, people suffering. Homeless people who are on drugs and missing a leg in a wheelchair and peeing on themselves. I deal with that at Penn Station, man. They're in a prison themselves. We were once in a prison. When we didn't know this truth, we were in a prison. And the Most High, he had mercy on us. He had mercy on us and took us out that prison. Could you imagine not being in the faith now? Could you imagine if you just was out there in the world with the lunatics and the whores and the losers who don't have the spirit? Could you imagine that? Being in that? This is where Wendy Williams is at. The Most High has her in hell. This is why you can never convince me that hell is underground. Hell is on this earth. When we were in shackles and chains and defecating on one another on slave ships, that's hell, man. When you had to watch your woman being raped and sexually violated by the slave master, that's hell. When you had to watch your children being chested by the slave master, that's hell. And when you walk through the projects and you see the condition of our people who have no clue that there's a better way and a better life, that's straight up hell, man. That's hell. And right now, the Most High is punishing this woman. He has her in total, strict hell because of what she's done. The Most High is not letting up on her. The Most High is really giving it to her, man. Same thing with Little Kim. Same thing with Bruce Willis. Same thing with a lot of celebrities going through what they're going through. That's judgment from the Most High. Because the Most High is tired. Right now, we're seeing things happening on this earth that we've never seen in the past 5 years. Never seen. The Most High says, for in many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same as a perfect man, and able also to bridle his whole body, meaning control his whole body. You understand? It says, behold, we put bits in a horse mouth that they may obey us. You control the horse by the reins and the bit that's in his mouth. And we turn about their whole body with just a bit. That's what the Most High is elaborating on. Then he says, behold, we put, fourth verse says, behold also the ships. So imagine a big, large ship, which though they be so great, meaning so large, and are driven of fierce winds, yet they are turned about with a very small helm, whatsoever the governeth listed. So wherever the person turns that helm, that little board in the back of the ship is guided with that small piece. A large vessel is controlled by a small helmet the Most High is trying to show us. 5th verse. It says, even so the tongue is a little member, meaning a little member compared to the hand. The tongue is a little member. The tongue is a little member or a small piece of the body compared to the foot, the head, the arms, the biceps. Again, it says, even so the tongue is a little member and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. So that little tongue can say things to start wars, can say things to bring death, and it can chill things out and bring peace too. But the tongue, that little part of the body, can cause so much havoc. That's what the Most High is showing us. Even 5th verse again, even so the tongue is a little member and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members. that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and is set on fire, and it is set on fire of hell. What you say affects people, man. You understand? Really, it's your spirit is controlling your tongue, but you get where the Most High is showing you, man. What you say can have a drastic effect on people. It could be an effect for good, or it can be an effect for bad. But the point I'm making overall, be mindful of what you're saying out there, man. Because what you say can get you killed too. Most High could put you in a situation where somebody can kill you based on what you say. So be very careful what you say, and be careful out there, because this is not the time to get caught up into any foolishness. And that's what she whored herself out for 13 years. And this is all she has to show for it. She had all types of Trans Ams on her shows. She had all types of fruity boys. She had ghetto queens. She had weak simp dudes. All types of dudes she's had on her show, and made millions and millions of dollars. The same millions and millions of dollars that a lot of you brothers and sisters want so badly. I'm talking about the unspiritual brothers. I'm talking about the unspiritual sisters. She made so much money, and look at her now. Look at her now. Look at her now. Goddamn shame. Look at this. Psalms 37. Scripture says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. Neither be thou envious against the wicked of our people, who are workers of sin, the Most High is saying. See that? For they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. And that's what it's about. Being fed and rocking out with the Most High. Being smart and doing what's right in the Most High. All the wicked of our people, the rich and famous of our people, they're going to fall, man. They're going to fall. You understand? 4 verses, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart. See that? Commit thy way unto the Most High, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And that's the mindset we want to get down in it. But listen, I got to crash out and go to bed. I'll be back with you brothers again tomorrow. I'm sorry I have to cut this short. Do me a favor, everybody that's on now watching, please hit that like button for me. And, we'll continue this tomorrow or Saturday. But, just be mindful, brothers. Read the 4th chapter of Ecclesiastes when you get a chance, man, because, you got to watch how you deal with the homeless as well. Let me play this real quick. Play this so you brothers can see this. Check this out, man.
Revealed she's been diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia. This news comes 2 days ahead of the release of what is promised to be a revealing Lifetime docuseries centered on the former talk show host. A press release sent
all that fame and glitzy and hanging out with the mucky mucks. And look at her now. Look how she's doing now. All this. Whored herself out for you know who. Most likely the so-called J people, the small hats. And look at her now, man. All that. You can never tell me to turn my back on the Most High. No one should be able to convince you to turn your back on the Most High for this temporary fame, temporary riches. The stars of heaven are truly falling in 2024 and forward. No one should be able to persuade you to cash out in a dying system or switch teams. Damn shame. Look at this.
Out Thursday, claiming to be on behalf of Williams and her care team, said that she received her diagnosis in 2023 after undergoing a battery of medical tests. Aphasia is a condition that affects the ability to understand or express speech. while frontotemporal dementia, or FTD, is a progressive disorder impacting behavior and cognitive functions.
Could you imagine not being able to think? Could you imagine that? You forget the... I was like, let me be careful what I say, man. Could you imagine not being able to remember where you left whether you put your clothes on or not? You walk out the house naked? You leave the stove on? I can say some things. I'm not going to be cruel, man. But could you imagine being in this state, man? Yo, you telling me the Most High can't get you, man? You hear all these wicked, dumb, stupid N-word ninjas that be talking crap when we out there teaching on the corners. Most High ain't gonna do nothing with me. I'm God. I'm God. I'm God. You know how easy it is for the Most High to get you, man, if he want to get you? You dumb, simple, squirrely, loser Negroes, man. You know how easy it is for the Most High to get you. It's so easy for the Most High if he want to slam you, man. That's why I don't understand these so-called Negroes, man, because, yo, if you only knew the power of the Most High, man, sold out. You're right. Sold out for all that money, and now look at her, man. Look at her. She looks terrible. Looks terrible. You did all that to come to this. All that money means nothing. That's why money means nothing, man. Money don't mean nothing. And you know they talk about us. They talk about us like dogs, man. They say you brothers are full of hate. All you do is hate. And the biggest one, all you do is talk over people. You just read and don't give nobody a chance to say nothing. That's a goddamn lie. That's a goddamn lie, man. Look at her. You don't give nobody a chance to talk. It's a goddamn lie. Give you a chance to talk. Give you a chance to make a damn fool out of yourself. That's what we do. I mean, look at this, man.
According to the statement in the press release, aphasia and FTD have, quote, already presented significant hurdles in Wendy's life. The statement was sent out one day after a People magazine cover story revealed that Williams is currently living inside a facility under the financial control of a court-appointed guardian, as her family has been essentially shut out of her life. Her sister Wanda Williams and niece Alex Finney shared that they cannot...
Yo, when you're ignorant and you see these people, they look like stars, man. They just regular human beings that eat, SH, fart. But money has a way of making you look like you on top of the world. You're extra special. That's the illusion. That's the illusion. You look 10 times better than them when you're on your A game and you're in the Most High. This is why I'm going to tell you brothers, man. I'm going to tell you brothers this, man. And you sisters, don't let people see you down. Your worst enemies, the best revenge is to live good, man. Live good. Don't let nobody see you down, man. You know what's an insult to them? You supposed to be in a cult. You supposed to be in a cult, but your money game is tight. You supposed to be in a cult, but you got your car right. You supposed to be in a cult. You wear decent looking clothes, and you know the Most High. You speak the Most High. All these Negroes all these Negroes and nigglets, the only thing they know how to do is kiss each other ass and kiss the white man's ass. But you know the Most High, man. So when they see you like that, it pisses them off, man. Do not give them the satisfaction of seeing you doing bad like them. Maintain yourselves in the Most High and outshine them in the Most High. You understand? Because this is all an illusion. To the dumb, they look great. They look great to the dumb. Check it out.
not reach Williams directly. The Hollywood Reporter has learned she is only reachable by her guardian, whose identity is not revealed in the upcoming Lifetime doc. Following the press release about Williams' diagnosis, Lifetime told THR that Williams' family had no comment and that they were not aware of the origins of the statement or that it was being released on Thursday. On February 24th, Lifetime is set to debut Where is Wendy Williams?
Everything is geared toward hoarder, man. Ask yourself this: what is the standard of beauty among black women? In other words, if you had to draw a picture today of the standard of beauty of black women, what would it be? It would be blonde hair, ass out, breasts out, tattoos everywhere. That's what it would be. It's a goddamn shame. But hey, you brothers and sisters, you know what it is. Tomorrow's a Shabbat. While we're serving the Most High, while we're praising the Most High and doing what's right in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the rest of the world is going to be crazy, man. But listen, know this, that you're special. You're that type of first fruits the Most High talks about in the book of James. You're the pioneers of this thing. And one day, the whole world is going to acknowledge you as the priests of the Most High, like it tells you in the book of Isaiah. One day, the respect that you deserve, you're going to get that. When that money becomes worthless and when all hell will break loose, people are going to turn to you as the sons and daughters of the Most High. Catch you brothers later. I'm out. Shalom.